What if I told you there's a place with world-class healthcare, jaw-dropping natural beauty, and a lifestyle that feels like you're living in a postcard? Stick around because this isn't just a dream, it's called New Zealand. Join me as I take on the challenge of planning my dream retirement in New Zealand. Will I find the perfect paradise or will it be a total disaster? I've always been fascinated by New Zealand. I love what I've seen there through magazine articles and movies. Remember The Lord of the Rings? Yeah, that's filmed in New Zealand. Here's where they filmed Mordor. Welcome back to Retire Without Borders, the channel where I walk you through the ins and outs of retiring overseas. Let's dive in. In this video, you'll discover why retiring in New Zealand could be your best decision yet, with its stunning landscapes and welcoming communities. From the rugged mountains to the serene coastlines, New Zealand offers a diverse range of breathtaking scenery that can rejuvenate your retirement years. So, let's answer the big question. Why do so many Americans consider New Zealand a retirement paradise? First off, it's safe. One of the safest countries in the world with low crime rates and a stable political climate. As I mentioned, it's gorgeous. Think beaches, mountains, lakes, vineyards, and rainforests all in one place. The pace of life is slower, people are friendly, and stress levels way lower than in most US cities. And let's not forget the climate. If you love mild temperatures year-round, New Zealand checks that box, especially in coastal towns. Whether you're drawn to vibrant city life or tranquil rural settings, you have options for either. New Zealand consistently ranks high on lists of desirable retirement locations due to its unique blend of natural beauty and quality of life. Outdoor enthusiasts will love New Zealand for its endless opportunities for hiking, biking, and water sports. I am a fishing enthusiast, and New Zealand has great fishing.
If you are also, fishing in New Zealand is more than just a pastime. It's a way of life.
Whether you're fly fishing for world-famous rainbow and brown trout in the backcountry streams of the South Island, or saltwater fishing off the North Island's Bay of Islands for snapper, kingfish, and even marlin, there's always a new adventure waiting. Cultural experiences are also abundant, with numerous museums, theaters, and music venues. From the beautiful fjords of Fiordland National Park to the vineyards of Marlborough, there's no shortage of adventures to embark on. The warmth of New Zealanders, or Kiwis, adds to the country's charm, making it easy for retirees to feel at home. The peace of mind that comes with knowing you're in a safe and welcoming environment is invaluable, as shared by numerous retirees who've made the move. Now let's get practical. How do you move to New Zealand? Here's the catch. New Zealand doesn't have a straightforward retirement visa like some countries, but it does have a few options. First off is the temporary retirement visitor visa. This visa is designed for people 66 and older. It requires proof of income, about 37,000 New Zealand dollars, or a little over 20,000 US dollars per year. It also requires that you invest 750,000 New Zealand dollars, or a little over 450,000 US dollars in New Zealand, for 2 years. The visa valid for 2 years and renewable. So it is not cheap. I don't know about you, but I don't have an extra $450,000 lying around. But there is a workaround. New Zealand offers a long-term visitor visa. This visa allows you to visit for up to 6 months at a time, and often stay up to 9 months within an 18-month period. It is great for people who want to test drive the lifestyle first. You can set up to move there if you truly like it. So it's not as simple as packing a bag and buying a one-way ticket. But with some financial planning, it's doable. Oh, and speaking of money, you are probably asking, is New Zealand cheap? Well, not really. Not like in some other countries I've reviewed. Click to see my video on how to live for only $1,500 per month. But it depends on where you live. You can expect to pay between $2,000 and $3,000 a month for rent in urban centers like Auckland and Wellington. In smaller towns like Napier, Dunedin, or Tauranga, rent is about half, $1,200 per month. These places have a slower lifestyle, but are more affordable and less crowded than the urban centers. In all areas, dining out will cost about $15 to $20 per meal. Groceries will cost about the same as in the United States. But here's where it gets interesting and potentially more affordable. Healthcare is government subsidized and affordable. Utilities and property taxes are lower than many parts of the US. Public transportation is efficient, especially in bigger cities. Bottom line, New Zealand isn't bargain basement cheap, but it's manageable. And for the lifestyle you're getting, many say it's worth it. So, speaking of healthcare, is it any good? Short answer, yes. In fact, New Zealand's healthcare system ranks among the best in the world. Citizens and residents get access to public healthcare. For expats on temporary visas, private health insurance is affordable and widely available. Most expats go with a mix of private insurance and out-of-pocket expenses because the quality of care is solid and wait times are typically lower than in the US. Pharmacies are modern, doctors are English-speaking, and the system is less bloated with bureaucracy. So, next up is deciding where you should live. Here are some top retirement spots in New Zealand. There's Tauranga, a coastal town with great weather. Tauranga is located in New Zealand's stunning Bay of Plenty. It is known for its sunny climate, golden beaches, and relaxed lifestyle, making it a top pick for retirees. With easy access to outdoor activities like fishing, hiking, and surfing, plus a vibrant cafe culture and modern healthcare facilities, Tauranga blends natural beauty with convenience. Its laid-back charm and strong expat community make it a welcoming destination for anyone dreaming of a peaceful yet active retirement by the sea. Or you can choose to retire in Napier. Nestled on New Zealand's sunny Hawke's Bay coastline, Napier is a gem for retirees who appreciate art, wine, and ocean views. Famous for its beautifully preserved Art Deco architecture, Napier offers a slower pace of life with rich cultural flair. The city boasts a thriving wine region, charming waterfront promenades, and a warm, dry climate ideal for year-round enjoyment. With top-notch healthcare, friendly locals, and affordable living, Napier is a picturesque and practical choice for a relaxing retirement in style. Then there's the capital city, Nelson. This city is considered the sunshine capital of New Zealand, in addition being the actual capital. Nelson, located at the top of New Zealand's South Island, is a sun-drenched haven known for its artsy vibe, stunning landscapes, and easygoing lifestyle. Surrounded by national parks, beaches, and vineyards, it's perfect for retirees who love nature, creative communities, and great weather. Nelson gets more sunshine than almost anywhere else in the country. With a strong local food scene, excellent healthcare, and a welcoming feel, Nelson strikes a perfect balance between small-town charm and access to modern conveniences. Did I mention the numerous vineyards near Nelson? I think the wine alone would entice me to move to New Zealand. Finally, for a slower pace of life, you could settle in Dunedin. Dunedin, on New Zealand's South Island, offers a unique blend of old-world charm and natural beauty, making it an appealing retirement spot for those who enjoy culture and quiet living. With its historic architecture, strong Scottish heritage, and access to stunning coastal scenery, Dunedin is both rich in character and close to nature. The cost of living is generally lower than in larger cities, and the city provides quality healthcare and a slower pace that suits a relaxed retirement. Plus, its vibrant art scene and nearby wildlife, like penguins and albatrosses, add a touch of adventure to everyday life. These towns offer a blend of comfort, community, and culture without the big city headaches. What will your life actually look like? Imagine this. You wake up to ocean air, take a walk to a local cafe, maybe go for a hike or stroll through a vineyard, stop by the local market, and chat with friendly neighbors who actually have time to talk. That's real life in New Zealand. You won't be stuck in traffic or drowned in medical bills. You'll have space to breathe, time to think, and a beautiful country to explore. But what's the catch? No paradise is perfect. Here are a few things to keep in mind. Visa complexity. There's no free ride. You'll need to navigate some red tape, but hopefully, I have guided you in the right direction. How about traveling to New Zealand? Because New Zealand is, well, on the other side of the world from the mainland United States, flights are long and expensive. Though flying from Los Angeles to Auckland isn't much longer than flying from LA to London, the price is somewhat higher. For Los Angeles to Auckland, expect a 13-hour flight that will cost around $1,000. For New York to Auckland, expect an 18-hour flight that will cost around $1,200. Also, because of the remote location of New Zealand, some goods can cost more if they're imported. Imported goods in New Zealand tend to be significantly more expensive than in the United States or other larger markets, largely due to the country's geographic isolation and high shipping costs. Items like electronics, clothing, and vehicles often carry steep markups because of limited local competition and import duties. Even everyday products, such as packaged foods, skincare, or brand-name household items, can cost 20 to 50% more than in other countries. For retirees or expats, this means adjusting budgets to accommodate the higher cost of living when it comes to non-local products, or learning to shop locally and embrace New Zealand-made alternatives to keep expenses in check. But here's the thing. If you're looking for peace, safety, and natural beauty, those trade-offs might be completely worth it. But let's look at a real success story. Let me tell you about Mark and Lisa, a couple from Oregon who always dreamed of living somewhere coastal. They visited New Zealand on a test drive trip and fell in love with Napier. After researching the temporary retirement visa, they rented a house, got private health insurance, and have now been living there for 3 years. They say they feel healthier, calmer, and more connected than ever.
Mark told me, "We didn't just retire, we rebooted." Retiring in New Zealand isn't the easiest path, but it might be the most rewarding one you ever take.
If you're ready to trade stress for serenity and traffic for trails, this might be your next chapter. Start with a test drive. Visit, then stay a few months. See how you feel. Then take it from there. Because retirement isn't the end. It's the beginning of the life you finally get to choose. Watch this next video to find out how to take a retirement test drive.